Chapter 5, Cheaters and Suicide. Is that suicide?
I think it's suicide. That's suicide. Okay. Either way, let's get on with this because
we didn't know what to do with the blood from Bobby Brown, so everyone just drank it off the floor. We had wedding games and shit, and Jacob left because he was angry at us for some reason.
You just killed his dad. Why the fuck do you think he's angry? No, he's not angry. He's happy. We played. Sorry, I just messed that all up. We played Spin the Bottle, and Jared had to kiss Ed. Author's note: Laugh out loud by guys are so hot. I wasn't jealous because they were both.
Yeah,
guys.
we guys are so hot. Shut the fuck up. Alright, good to go. Never mind.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
But Emitter was depressed because Jared is his BF. We listened to Green Day and he got cheered up. I was going to sleep that night when I got possessed by Satan. But it was okay because we're friends and he does that sometimes as a joke. I asked him what he wanted and he told me to kill Rosemary. Why? I knew that Edward would be angry if I killed his sister. Because she is a blonde prep, said Stanton suicidally. So I went to their house in the dark and I knew which was Rosalind's room because the door was pink with pom-poms hanging from it and a poster of Hilary Duff. I broke down the door, but inside was Edward. WTF is going on, you asshole? I screamed. This is your room? No, let me fucking explain. He began to cry. Then I saw Rosa was on top of it. Rosa? Who's Rosa?
Rosa? Ew, what? WTF,
You bastards.
You boss.
No, you're right. You're burstard.
You bastard.
You burstard.
You bastard. That's your sister. One.
I
I transformed and began to tear the room apart and ripped all the preppy posters down. I jumped at Rose Alien.
It was alien.
Yeah. It was alien. And bit her neck. And she started to have a seizure. Then she ran around and died. Ed kept crying. This is disgusting, I said with disgust. Okay? I can't believe you and Rose. Just listen, okay? He pleased. I couldn't see in the dark. I thought she was you. Yeah, right. Like, I believe that. We are getting the divorce. I was so pissed. But then Edward got on his knees and sang, "If you marry me, will you bury me? Will you carry me to the end?" And I remembered the promise we had made over that song when we got married. We said we could always be there for Otter? Oh, fine, this is your last chance, bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I ran out of the room and saw Carlos in the hall. Hey, babes.
Hey, look, Carlos is back. I haven't seen Carlos in a fucking while, in all seriousness.
And
wow.
I'm so much better than Edward. Why don't you come upstairs with me? But I just ran away, sadly, because everyone wanted something from me. Next day
was Bad Tim. Because it was awkward between me and Ed. And plus, Midnight was in the hospital from slitting her wrist because Jasper had called her a slut. He was getting really moody all the time, and he acted jealous around me and Ed all the time. I asked him about it in school. Hey, why the fuck did you make my sister slit her wrists? I roared. He sighed with depression and said, I'm just not in love with her anymore. After you killed Alec, I saw your true strength. What are you saying? I didn't understand. I'm saying that I would rather be with you than her. So I was hoping that she would kill herself and we would be
When the fuck did they get married?
The next day, remember, it was in the story. You gotta pay attention.
I'm so fucking confused either way.
We would be divorced. Oh my god, I would never be with you in a million years. You are a terrible person, I said with tears of blood pooping down my pale face. I was wearing violet fishnets with safety pins and them and a red corset with a black vest over in a pentagram and lots of safety pins and tight black jeans. Mikkel, Jacob, Bella, and Jesse.
Jabab.
Oh shit, I missed that. And Jesse all gatored around us. Gatored! The gator is coming, Gina! Jess was so embarrassed. Sorry. A lot of the teachers came over and stared. Twila, please report to the principal office, a teacher said strangely. So I followed him to the principal, was there, and said to me, I'm sorry, but we are going to have to transfer you to a different SKU. OMG, no!
I said loudly.
She didn't say loudly. She said loudly, that's all she put. I can't, this goes to school. I can't, this is where Edward goes to school. Yes, they admitted uncomfortably, but you're causing a really bad disturbance in the school. You see, there's something odd about you. Andy, no one feels comfortable with you here, so you have to go to that other school in Washington called Mount St. Preps Academy.
Whoa! I never knew that was a school. I
didn't know there was a school with a Z in it. Mount St.
I couldn't believe it. I was never going to see Ed again. She can run all the way there.
For real.
If I were there.
I jumped out the window and ran home and took out a knife and cut myself. There was blood all over the floor. Then I fell down and started to cry. Oh, started to die.